GMNA uses artificial intelligence for generated speech, visuals, and production. AI-generated content may contain errors. Please verify important information before making decisions or taking action.
Good evening, Wildwood. I'm Jessica Hart. Tonight we'll break down the surf forecast for our Jersey shoreline as temperatures climb and a quick look at the heat risk spots you'll want to avoid. Also, a patriotic drone light show will light up the boardwalk later. Over to you, Jake.
The Crest Arts Pavilion is kicking off its summer family entertainment series on Thursday, featuring interactive performances, storytelling sessions, and hands-on art workshops for children and parents alike.
The series will run every Saturday and Sunday through August, hosted at the pavilion's central lawn beside the boardwalk, with free admission for all Wildwoods residents.
This week's lineup includes a local folk band, a puppet theater troupe, and a community mural painting project that invites audience participation throughout the afternoon.
We've got a vibrant morning ahead, plenty of community spirit to share, and exciting stories waiting, but first, let's get started. Good evening, Wildwoods. NJ101.5 reports today's beach weather and surf outlook along the New Jersey shoreline, including Wildwood. Expect a bright, warm day with plenty of sunshine across the boardwalks, bays, and oceanfront. Temperatures are set to stay comfortably warm through the afternoon while humidity remains moderate. The surf is predicted to be steady, with waves offering a gentle ride for casual swimmers and seasoned surfers alike. Tides will run on a regular schedule, giving families ample time for water play. Light breezes from the Atlantic should keep the air fresh, making it an ideal setting for beach volleyball, sunbathing, or a stroll along the pier. With these conditions, residents can plan their favorite seaside activities without surprise. Evening temperatures will dip slightly, inviting a relaxed dinner on the boardwalk as the sun sets. The outlook stays consistent through the weekend, allowing visitors to schedule outings with confidence.
2 teenagers have been arrested and charged after a violent assault on a beach in North Wildwood left a victim unconscious. Cape May County prosecutors say a 20-year-old man and a 17-year-old boy were taken into custody following the incident that occurred last Friday. Police reports describe the assault as sudden and forceful, with the victim losing consciousness before emergency responders arrived. Both suspects now face charges of aggravated assault and related offenses. Prosecutors noted that filing the charges promptly reflects a clear commitment to public safety in the county's coastal areas. The case remains under investigation, and authorities continue to gather evidence and interview witnesses. Law enforcement responded quickly to the scene, securing the area and beginning the investigation. The incident unfolded on a popular shoreline that draws families each summer, underscoring the importance of maintaining order on the beach.
Extreme heat is sweeping New Jersey, and the press of Atlantic City has identified 5 spots where temperatures could turn deadly. Officials warn that the downtown boardwalk, the riverfront promenade, a popular beach park, a densely packed transit hub, and a historic downtown plaza all become high-risk zones when heat indexes soar. In each location, pavement and concrete retain heat, creating dangerous conditions for vulnerable residents, especially the elderly and those with health concerns. The advisory urges residents to stay hydrated, seek shade, and avoid prolonged exposure in those areas. Local health agencies are monitoring the situation and will issue updates if conditions worsen. Stay alert and plan routes that steer clear of these heat risk sites as the sweltering weather continues. Mayor Linda Torres has activated the city's heat response plan, deploying mobile cooling stations near schools and senior centers while police patrol increased shading zones at the boardwalk.
Amazon has slashed the price of the Shark FlexBreeze Hydro Go Pro misting fan to $100, positioning it as a quick cooling fix for the scorching nights sweeping New Jersey. The original tag of $150 disappears today, offering residents a more affordable way to beat the heat wave that has driven temperatures into the high 90s. Shoppers can claim the deal through Amazon's online platform, where the fan's portable misting system promises a noticeable drop in ambient temperature for bedroom or patio use. Retail analysts note that such steep markdowns are rare this season, and the timing aligns with a surge in demand for home-based cooling gear. With the discount Live Now, New Jersey households looking for immediate relief have a new, budget-friendly option at their fingertips.
2 beloved family-run spots on the Ocean City Boardwalk, Oves and Browns, marked a milestone today as they each passed the 50-year mark, serving diners north of 6th Street. The eateries, fixtures of the boardwalk's salty air charm, have watched generations of visitors grow up on their classic menus. Owners recalled early mornings setting up wooden tables and the steady stream of tourists that kept the grills hot through summer after summer. Longtime patrons shared stories of birthday cakes and late-night fries that have become part of local tradition. The celebration included a ribbon-cutting ceremony, a short speech from the founders, and a special menu featuring retro favorites. Their endurance underscores how a simple, family-focused approach can thrive alongside the ever-changing seaside scene, reminding everyone why these spots remain staples for both locals and visitors. Later, we'll preview the patriotic drone light show lighting the boardwalk tonight and give Monday's beach surf forecast. We will be right back.
If you run a venue, a comedy night, a concert, a fundraiser, you already know the hardest part isn't the show. It's selling the seats. Theaterfiller changes that. In minutes, you're set up with your own ticketing page, QR code delivery, and a door scanner. No technical headaches. No middleman taking a cut of your night. Your event, your tickets, your revenue. Go to theaterfiller.com and fill every seat.
Welcome back, folks. I hope you enjoyed that break. Now here's the local stories to keep you informed about what's happening around town.
Tonight, the Wildwoods Boardwalk will host a free drone light show organized by the America 250 team, marking the national celebration. Spectators can expect a fleet of illuminated drones to trace patriotic patterns across the sky, synchronized to music that echoes the holiday spirit. Organizers say the display is designed to draw families, tourists, and local businesses together for a shared evening under the stars. The boardwalk's usual summer crowds are expected to swell as visitors line the promenade to watch the glowing choreography. Vendors along the strip are preparing extra menus, and nearby parking lots are seeing early reservations for the event. With no admission fee, the show offers a budget-friendly way for Wildwood residents to join the broader commemoration while enjoying the familiar seaside backdrop. Kids will be able to spot the iconic red, white, and blue formations as the sun sets over the ocean.
Today, the Crest Arts Pavilion in Wildwood Crest opens its summer family entertainment series, offering free live music, outdoor movies, and community activities each evening through August 24th. The program is designed for families, with performances ranging from local bands to kid-friendly sing-alongs, classic film screenings on the pavilion lawn, and interactive workshops for all ages. Residents can stroll after dinner and enjoy the open-air stage, while nearby cafes extend special menus for the evenings. Because the events are free, they draw both neighborhood families and visitors staying at the shore. Organizers say the series aims to keep the downtown promenade lively throughout the warm months, giving parents a safe, low-cost option for evening outings. The schedule runs nightly, weather permitting, and updates are posted on the pavilion's website and social media pages.
Wildwood's Boardwalk Authority teamed with Volvo Cars to roll out 3 electric Volvo shuttles that will work alongside the historic tramcar fleet. The plan, first unveiled on May 8th, calls for the vehicles to hit the boardwalk this summer, and work is already underway. Officials say the electric shuttles will provide supplemental power and carry passengers during peak times, easing strain on the vintage cars and cutting greenhouse output. The Boardwalk Authority expects the new fleet to trim emissions while keeping the classic ride experience that locals and tourists cherish. Construction crews have begun installing charging stations along the promenade, and drivers will receive training next month. The project aims to blend modern technology with the town's beloved seaside heritage, offering a cleaner, quieter ride for commuters heading to the pier or the boardwalk cafes.
Now let's turn to the forecast and see what tonight's temperatures have in store.
A strengthening high-pressure ridge and a northwest jet stream are keeping Wildwood dry and stable tonight. On this date, the all-time high for Wildwood sits at degrees, recorded during the 2018 midsummer heat wave that pushed the region into the upper 90s. The all-time low is 54 degrees, set in a 2015 cold snap that followed an early season Arctic front. By contrast, the 30-year normal high hovers around 77 degrees and the normal low near 64. Those averages show how today's forecast sits comfortably between the historic extremes, with temperatures tracking just a few degrees below the long-term June peak. The live radar screen is completely clear across the entire county. No rain echoes are visible, and the reflectivity is flat from the lake shore to the inland hills. This emptiness matches the high-pressure ridge that is pushing subsidence down into the valley, suppressing any cloud development. With the northwest jet streaming aloft at 40 miles per hour, any moisture that tries to climb is sheared away. I'm turning now to tonight's outlook. At 6 p.m., Wildwood sits under a clear sky with the thermometer reading 75 degrees. Relative humidity is 74%, and an easterly breeze pushes 11 miles per hour, gusting to 21. High pressure is building and rising, forcing sinking air that keeps clouds at bay. Overhead, The northwest jet streams at 40 miles per hour, reinforcing the subsidence and locking the atmosphere into a stable slab. Tonight's low will dip to 66 as radiational cooling occurs, but the dry air limits the drop. UV index stands at 9, indicating strong solar intensity through the early evening. Winds will stay below 16 miles per hour after the gusts subside, and no weather alerts are active. I now shift to the 5-day outlook. Tuesday brings another 77-degree day, but the sky will thicken into overcast as a lingering mid-level trough slides east. Wednesday clears back to a crisp 79, with light breezes from the south. Thursday continues the warming trend, reaching 82 under a dome of clear air, while a gentle east wind keeps the heat comfortable. Friday jumps to 90 degrees, the first triple-digit reading of the week, as high pressure peaks and the jet stream arches north, trapping heat over the region. Saturday tops the weekend at 91, with lows climbing to 79 and the atmosphere remaining dry and sunny. Humidity stays in the low 60s and winds remain under 10 miles per hour, keeping conditions light. No precipitation is expected through the period, and no alerts are in effect. And that's your weather. Remember, the local sunset is also available as a podcast. Listen anytime on iHeartRadio or wherever you get your podcasts.
Up next, we'll dive into traffic, the Sunset Lake live music series, and the Wild Resort opening. We will be right back.
If you run a venue, a comedy night, a concert, a fundraiser, you already know the hardest part isn't the show. It's selling the seats. Theaterfiller changes that. In minutes, you're set up with your own ticketing page, QR code delivery, and a door scanner. No technical headaches. No middleman taking a cut of your night. Your event, your tickets, your revenue. Go to theaterfiller.com and fill every seat.
The biggest story this morning, nothing to report. All the main arteries are moving freely. Route 50 is clear from the downtown core out to the southern exit with no backups at all. County Road 25 is running smooth through the east side, and the Garden State Parkway northbound shows free-flowing traffic past exit 22. On the west side, Route 3 is open, and the intersection at Main and Oak has no delay. With no accidents or construction, you can expect a steady ride all the way to lunch. In the afternoon, plan for the usual build-up around the downtown office district after 1:30, especially on Route 50 and County Road 25 as workers head home. Transit is on schedule with the bus line 12 and the light rail staying on time. So if you're heading out now, you're in a good spot. Just keep an eye on the evening rush as it develops.
Sunset Lake live music series rolls out free tunes at Sunset Lake today, a perfect soundtrack for a lakeside stroll. Over at Fox Park Amphitheater, the concert series continues with another free set, ideal for catching a sunset while the band plays. At the Crest Arts Pavilion, the family entertainment program offers kid-friendly activities and live performances that keep the whole family engaged. Youth for Christ Heatwave runs at venues across town through early July, giving teens upbeat outreach events to stay active and connected. If you're looking for a quick sparkle, Wildwood Friday night fireworks light up the boardwalk tonight, a summer tradition that brightens any evening. And mark your calendar for the Wildwood 4th of July fireworks spectacular on Independence Day, a massive display over the boardwalk and beach that promises the biggest bang of the summer. That's your quick guide to today's highlights. And now here's Luke with sports.
Here's the latest on Philadelphia's Flyers, Phillies, and summer draft buzz. The Flyers must file qualifying offers for their 10 restricted free agents by 5 p.m. Monday, or those players will shift to unrestricted free agency and can sign anywhere. Management's deadline signals which contracts will stay under negotiation this summer, according to Broad Street Hockey. Philadelphia's annual development camp kicks off this week, featuring 11 invited prospects donning orange and black for the first time. Veteran prospects Porter Martin, Denver Barkey, and Alex Bump will mentor the newcomers, offering a glimpse of the organization's future pipeline, Broad Street Hockey reports. After a busy draft weekend, the Flyers have assembled a development camp roster highlighted by 5 players to watch. Among them, Porter Martin, Denver Barkey, and Alex Bump bring NHL experience, while younger prospects aim to impress coaches and earn future roster spots, Broad Street Hockey notes. The NHL entry draft concluded with the Flyers trading back from 21 to 27, adding extra late-round selections and selecting the tallest 17-year-old ever drafted, according to Broad Street Hockey. General Manager Danny Brier explained the strategy, emphasizing long-term asset accumulation. Kyle Schwarber's blast marked his 30th home run, keeping him atop Major League Baseball's power rankings as the Phillies secured a victory over the Mets, Broad Phillies Nation confirms. The milestone underscores his pivotal role in Philadelphia's offensive surge this season. The Flyers' defenseman Rasmus Ristolainen remains a hot trade target, with several clubs courting general manager Danny Briere, Broad Street Hockey reports. Sources say Philadelphia is asking price centers on a first-round draft pick, reflecting the Finnish blue liners' high market value.
The Wild Resort, perched on Glenwood Avenue at the Boardwalk, is gearing up for its grand opening this summer 2026. This 5-story haven will house 75 luxury rooms, a second-floor restaurant with ocean views, a state-of-the-art fitness center, a gift shop, and an outdoor pool that spills onto the sand. It's more than a new place to stay. It's a catalyst for jobs, from housekeeping to culinary staff, and a fresh draw for visitors seeking a boutique experience in Wildwood. For longtime residents, the resort means a boost to local businesses and a new gathering spot for families. It's a reminder that our community's future is built on bold, welcoming places like this. Stay tuned as Oves and Browns celebrate 50 years on the Ocean City Boardwalk, a feel-good story you'll love.
If you run a venue, a comedy night, a concert, a fundraiser, you already know the hardest part isn't the show. It's selling the seats. Theaterfiller changes that. In minutes, you're set up with your own ticketing page, QR code delivery, and a door scanner. No technical headaches, no middleman taking a cut of your night. Your event, your tickets, your revenue. Go to theaterfiller.com and fill every seat.
The Wildwood's shoreline woke to the hum of families strolling along the sand that stretches from the historic boardwalk to the quiet cove near the lighthouse. Residents, tourists, and the local lifeguard crew gathered for sunrise coffee, their footprints leaving imprints that the tide would soon kiss away. As the sun lifted its golden veil, a crowd formed by the pier where a volunteer from the beach cleanup committee raised a ribbon announcing that USA Today's Reader's Choice Awards had again crowned the Wildwood's free beaches the top coastal destination in New Jersey for a third year. The news sparked cheers, children clapped, and gulls answered with their calls. Officials handed ribbons to the 10 families who could name 3 ways the beach stays family-friendly: clean water, ample parking, safe play areas, while a local artist painted a sunrise mural on the dunes, capturing the tide of pride. That celebration reminded everyone that keeping a beach open and immaculate can bring a town together, turning ordinary sand into a treasured place of belonging. So as you head out, remember Shoreline's promise: clean, welcoming stretch of sand awaits anyone who walks its edge.
On the sun-warmed boardwalk of Wildwoods, the clink of glass marbles echoes against the salty air. For the third weekend in a row, families, retirees, and teenagers gather around the old wooden tables that have hosted the National Marbles Tournament since its first edition a century ago. This year marks the 103 edition, and the crowd is as lively as ever, with a bakery handing out pretzel sticks. Among the participants, 77-year-old former champion Margaret "Maggie" O'Leary rolls a perfect 6 spot, her steady hand recalling afternoons spent watching the ocean roll its own pebbles. Across from her, a group of middle school friends squeal as they trade bright turquoise and ruby red marbles, each sphere a promise of friendship and a chance to be part of something historic. When the final round ends, the boardwalk erupts in applause, and the winning marble, etched with the year 103, glitters in the hands of a shy 8th grader who smiles, realizing that a simple game can still bind whole community together. In Wildwoods, rolling of a marble feels like a heartbeat, reminding us that tradition lives on when we keep playing together.
Thank you, Wildwood, for joining us on the local sunset. Tonight's patriotic drone light show lit the boardwalk in spectacular colors, a reminder of our vibrant community. We appreciate your support and look forward to bringing you more local stories tomorrow. See you then, and have a wonderful evening.